Shalom! Shabbat Shalom! I know some people are gonna come in and be like, that's not actually correct! Today's not actually Shabbat! You know, because, you know, people celebrate on Saturday, originally it was Saturday, and now we celebrate, you know. Oh my goodness, the lag! Why lag? Why lag? I'm just gonna disappear for a little bit. Don't worry about me. Welcome to the void today. Hello, Shabbat Shalom. Look, Shabbat means rest. All right. Okay. So my day of rest is Sunday. Crazy. Now normally you would say, Noah, you just said that today's your rest. Why are you streaming then? Here's the thing. I want to play some games. I want to play with you. I want to hang out. We missed some streams recently. I was gonna stream, but I've been busy. One, I've been sick. I've been a little bit under weather, so I've been trying to rest up a little extra. And also, I've just been busy with work. Honestly, I'm in a weird spot still with YouTube. I know I did my streams over in Christian Gamer about like, hey, maybe let's talk about the channel of what I should be making and yada yada. Dude, I'm in a rough spot. I still don't know. I don't know. Let me turn up the volume. So yeah, I'm in a weird spot because I'm like, man, what content to make? And so, you know, dealing with that, stress, anxiety, you know, literally today's sermon was about, hey, maybe like, well, okay, a lot of it was on like discipleship and all that, which is good. It's like discipleship is important. You should disciple others. And it's like, yeah, no, that's good. And part of it was also talking about like, you know, hit on the idea of like our anxiety and giving it up to God, you know. And it's like, yeah, maybe I do need to go back to the altar and be like, hey, YouTube, you're not the highest priority. God is. He'll take care of it. Trust him. So I'm dealing with that. But basically, I was trying to rest up and I'm working on stuff. And so I haven't been able to stream a little bit. And so it's like, I want to stream. We're going to play some Marvel Snap. We're going to play some interesting decks today as I attempt to grind to Infinite. That's the goal. That's the goal, to hit Infinite today. We're pretty close, so I think we could easily do it today if we don't lose a bunch of games, which is going to be hard because we are playing some, like, not the most meta deck. There are some meta decks we could be playing. Maybe we'll play a little bit because some of them are fun. But at the same time, there's some of these decks I'm like, haven't touched this in a bit. This should be fun. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be hanging out. We're going to be playing some Marvel Snap. Hope you guys can enjoy it. Yeah? Alright, let's switch over. So we just missed, there was a, what is it called? Alliance? Little like, for like 2 days, brief like combat of who wins, you get rewards. Which again, I kind of mentioned this a while ago. Dude, I think it's such a smart idea they started doing like these type of things. Because one thing they've obviously have tried to do for monetization is they've tried to do, again, let me go here, let me go, okay. All right. So going here, they're trying to sell these now as cosmetics, right? It's fair, whatever. They want to sell stuff as cosmetics. Sure, fine, whatever. But a way to get you in is to kind of give you that first buy. That's always the hardest. And one way to help is by giving you cosmetics. And so I just got one. Sadly, I got 4th out of my little regiment, so I only got 1 red neon border. Sadly, I was so close to getting 3rd. Me and the guy in 3rd were like neck and neck. At one point, I was 1st. But sorry, I decided to play some other things. So, yeah, I got 1 border. I think doing these are so smart though. As a business, I already mentioned it before, but like getting you to already be like kind of used to using borders makes you more likely to actually buy borders, which I actually have. I bought 1 gold cosmic border, and that was for my. If I scroll to it. Okay. Okay, it's taking its time. It's taking its time. All right. All right. Come on. I'm trying to prove a point here. If we go here, I did it for my Thanos. Because I got it golden. I kind of like Thanos. I like this variant a lot. I'm glad I got it. Dude, I mentioned it like last stream how we're trying to save up our keys for some of the like cards coming out. And like when I originally said that a while ago, even before that, dude, I spent it all on that variant to get that spotlight. Dude, I like playing Thanos. It's fun. I haven't played in a while. We might play a little bit today. Probably not. But we'll see. 5-point to infinite. I don't know what's that last word, dude. Gambit. Dude. Speaking of Gambit, of our decks I showed off last time we streamed, of my like symbiote lists I have here, some of them have been taken out, but most of them are still here. The one that I played the most and I like the most is honestly my Gambit list. I won't lie. I like my Gambit list a lot. It's very fun to do the Gambit and then do the Gambit and then do the Gambit. It's very, very fun for me. So, we might play a little bit of that. But honestly, we might be not playing too much of Symbiote Spider-Man today. Sadly enough, I like him as a new card. He's fun. He's not broken. He's easily counterable, but there's some cards that I'm enjoying that I want to play. Some decks I made that I was like, oh yeah, this is fun. So we'll just show some of them off. So one I built not too recently, because I used to play a little bit of this, was a Blink Blade deck. So this is a Black Knight deck. So the next card you discard, you get a Ebony Blade that can't be destroyed. Very cool, very cool. And playing that also with Ghost Rider, dude, I love this with Ghost Rider. It's so nice. We do have Hela in here, just because it's still good, right? It's still good. I don't love it. There's a little bit of toxicity of playing Hela, but it works well in this list. I mean, in case you accidentally do discard your Hela, you can still possibly get it back with Ghost Rider, but also Hela's not your main play. So you could still possibly win with just the Ebony Blade and your other shenanigans, you know. So it's like I kind of like the strategy. I also like the normal combo with Blink of like you could Jubilee Blink. That's always a good combo. Or you could do the similar thing but like Ghost Rider Blink. Similar kind of strategies, and I don't know, it's some good values I like. So we'll probably play a little bit of that. We've also been playing this Dark Moon package, which I kind of was familiar with this list from my Bolt Zemo list. So how I was playing Baron Zemo, this was the list I was using. The normal list that most people use now is like a... one card you probably have in here normally is Gladiator. I still don't have Gladiator, so he's not in here. But this kind of list of you're making them discard the hand and you're also milling them at the same time. Very fun. I like it. It's okay. It's not the best right now. But this is similar to it. But the caveat is I wanted to play some Dark. I wanted to play some Moon Knight. Alright? Alright? So, the strategy, though, is making use of Viper, though, which is kind of interesting. I haven't played with this too much with its change. So now we could play the Hood, Spider-Ham, and even Korg. Some of these are kind of like hits for Viper, which is pretty good for sending them back over. And then we got the normal kind of like Black Bolt Darkhawk package. So it's like you're still Black Bolting with the Moon Knight to lower stature down for a cheap, like, good power. And then we have the rocks for both Darkhawk and Cassandra Nova, which is really good. One card that I changed that probably could get changed back is Wolverine. I did put Wolverine in literally only because of, like, we don't have any even numbers. So when we Moon Knight, it's just hurting them. Now, normally you would put in, I forgot her name, but she's a 4/7 and she gets discarded. She goes to your, like, lowest spot. Something like that. It's really good. It's a good card to get for discard. I don't have it, so I instead put in Wolverine. because it has a similar effect. You discard it, it gets its power up. It works. And sometimes you get with Nico Minoru, you get the... Normally, we pop off and we get the demon, because a lot of these are like 3 costs or something like that. So like turning a Moon Knight, a Rock Slide into a 6 power is just better benefit. But the other one is if we do obviously the destroy and draw 2 cards, Pot of Greed. Wolverine's great for that. So yeah, I don't hate it. So that's the list. I like this list. It's been doing pretty well for me. And then the last one is just like, I like this card, and so playing a list where it's more built around her. Normally, I've played her in Erisham, and had good luck, because a lot of people will do like Legion. I don't have Legion, and so instead of Legion, I did Cersei, and I like Cersei in that package. But we're building a deck around Cersei alone. Now, this is more similar to what you would call a Nihilist package because of Sentry. Sentry and the Nihilist are kind of paired together often. So this is a 4 cost for 8 and makes the Void at the right location, which is a -8, so it's pretty big down cost. But with a Nihilist, you send it back to their zone, or if it's plugged, then it gets rid of the what's it called? It gets rid of the negative. It just blows it up. We just use Cersei instead, so we change it. So we turn that -4 into a 5, something 5 cost, which could be good. Of the list we actually have now, probably the one card I'd switch the most is probably Iron Man. I just put Iron Man in because it's like I found myself, if I want to play Cersei on 6 as the final turn, so I can get the most advantage of the Hail Mary, kind of like last turn play. Save her on 6. Usually play like with her a like demon on the last turn. That's pretty good. Or if I have gotten Sarah down, then I could do Cersei, then Cable, Widow, Baron. I could even do Viper for the last turn. So we have some flexibilities if we do play her on the last turn, which means I want some good turn 5s, because it's like this will be turn 4, ideally turn 5, but if not turn 5, we could do Iron Man, we could do White Tiger. I like the White Tiger because we could put that in the same lane as the Void, and then when we Cersei that lane, we're getting rid of the White Tiger, right? Not the token. And so it's like that's pretty good value. And then with all the using like Baron Zemo, maybe even Cable, getting cards down on our side that's not originally there, we discount Mockingbird for value. So again, of the cards you'd probably get rid of this list is probably Iron Man. Iron Man just feels weird, but I don't know, man. You could argue I like put down another low cost thing, but yeah, there's a lot. I don't know, man. I could put it in for like tech. I don't know. Absorbing Man is in case we want to do double Cersei. If we want Cersei again. You could go Sentry, Absorbing Man, and then Cersei, but I'd rather do it the other way around. Ideally. So again, we could probably get rid of Iron Man, but I don't hate it. We'll get rid of it for now, because I don't love it also. It just means, what do we play? Theoretically, we could play Negasonic. Do the Negasonic, and then once it's been used, you could always Cersei that line. That was always something someone was doing, but I was kind of like, eh. We could always just do the Baron Zemo route by either doing like Spider-Ham, like the normal mill package where we do that, or we do, where are you? We could just put in Yondu. It doesn't feel good, but it does help the slight mill package. It's fine. We'll keep it for now. So those are some of the decks we're doing, but I also haven't played a lot of Mr. Negative. So I kind of want to build a Mr. Negative deck and play that. So let's take apart a Symbiote Airshim, and let's start doing a Mr. Negative deck. I haven't played Mr. Negative too much. He's kind of a deck where you have to be playing him for a bit to get his value, right? Because it's like you're not going to be winning always consistent, because you have to grab Mr. Negative to get it. But yeah. So we are going to do Mr. Negative, so we got to do the normal Psylocke to try to get out Mr. Negative as soon as possible. If you don't remember what Mr. Negative does, he's a 4 negative 1 that has, on reveal, swap the power and cost of all cards in your deck. So we're going to be trying to put in a lot of 0 power cards that will swap and make them be cost 0 to play. Pretty classic. So something I've been doing recently is I've been playing. I've been actually reading some comics. I'm slowly getting into some comic reading, and so part of it is I want to get ready for Secret Wars. It seems like the MCU is building up to do Secret Wars, and so I want to read that comic line because I read the old Secret Wars, but not the new Secret Wars. So I want to read the new one, but with just getting into it in general, I've been reading some X-Men. So I actually watched like Cosmonaut Variety Hour's like a video guide to getting into X-Men, and so I've been following that for a little bit, and you know, it's been good. It's been good so far. I've been enjoying it. It's really an old read because I'm reading the Chris Claremont, which is good. Claremont, I don't know why I'm struggling to say his name. His run, which is really good. That's where we get like, you know, Phoenix Force, Dark Phoenix. That's where we get like Days of Future Past, which I'm excited to read that part. I'm at like what's called Dark Phoenix is where I'm at, and so it's good stuff that gets covered, but it is like old classic structure of how things are like written and told and the pacing, and so that part's not the funnest, but I'm still enjoying it. We are going to be doing the Jane Foster as per usual. On reveal, draw all cards that cost 0 from your deck, so that's why we're going to put in stuff like Null as our big payoff, because we're probably going to go the Null where are you? Arnim Zola, kind of like destroying package and grab more, which means we can either, I could also go Taskmaster, but we'll see. Because sometimes what you'll find is with a Mr. Negative deck, sometimes you draw your pieces before you Mr. Negative, and it's a little bit annoying. Where are you? So this version, there's like a few routes you can go with a Mr. Negative. There's like 2. I don't know the normal one, but there's we want Iron Man. There's the Black Panther Arnim Zola route, which is probably what we're gonna do, because I have the most pieces for it. Right? Classic Marvel Snap. You build for what you have. If you don't have the pieces for a deck, depending on how many pieces you're missing and depending on what pieces you're missing, you might just not be able to build that deck. And that's okay. Just build a different deck. So I'm going to pull up Mr. Negative. Okay, Mr. Negative. I want to see what people are building. People are building Tribunal. So there's Tribunal. Is it Tribunal? And there's another one. Oh, yeah. Most people have been going towards the Sage route, which is really good. It's a 3-0 for every different like cost card or powered card on the field in its lane. It gets buffed by how much? It gets buffed by 2. It's really good like late game play. And yeah, no, it's good to Mr. Negative. Sadly, we don't have that. Ooh, someone did put Symbiote Spider-Man into this. I don't feel like he's good though, because he's a 4/6, so he's just going to turn into a 6 cost, which unless you play him before, like you would have to play him on like what, turn 5? Which I mean, if you get Symbiote Spider-Man, also this variant, so good. It's such a good variant. Oh, when I saw this variant in the store, I had to get it with my gold. I had to buy it. You know, again, this is the run of Secret Wars that I read. Where we first see Symbiote suit Spider-Man for the first time. It's so good. I love it. Okay, so they do have that. Maybe we'll keep that in. Because, like, we're probably going to do this route of, what's it called? Mr. Negative. Because I don't have Tribunal, so we can even try Tribunal if I want to. And I think maybe that's the main 2 that people kind of do is Tribunal and that. There's some others. This one, someone did Darkhawk? Darkhawk seems kind of interesting. The problem with Darkhawk is, you know, you're not using a bunch of, what's it called? You're not using a bunch of 0 costs. So your Jane Foster can't grab all the cards. You have a lot of like 3 costs. Darkhawk himself turns into he's a 5/3, and so he turns into a 3 cost, which is still good. It just means you can't for sure grab it from Jane Foster. But maybe we do that. It's kind of fun. I haven't seen Tribunal in a long time. People currently seem to be playing junk in my pool. Yeah, a lot of junk in Tribunal. Just because there's a lot of, like, you don't even have to go full junk. That's the thing. There's just some good cards that are just, like, solid junk cards. Like, what's it called? White Widow, which I love. So, I'm part of the problem. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be part of the problem, Chris. As I mentioned earlier, I'll show you the deck. As mentioned earlier, a deck I've been playing is Cersei. And, like, it plays with Viper, setting over, like, the hood and whatnot. So, sorry. I'm part of the problem. But I don't have Tribunal, so I can't. We're not going to be playing that. We're not going to be going down that route. We could build just for a normal Black Panther and then see from there. This one uses Wong. They normally use Wong, right? See, this list doesn't. Okay. Okay, with Mr. Negative, I do know a classic combo is you get the Iron Man out. So you get 2 Iron Mans with the Iron Man and Mystique. That's an easy combo. Very good. So we're going to be doing that. I will put in Cassandra Nova. Why not? Because I don't have Sage. So why not? We could just go with a bunch of zeros. Just go heavy on zeros. Like we could play Morph. We could play Ironheart. We could go that route. We only have 2 slots left. So we still have the normal, like, Psylocke to try to get Mr. Negative out sooner. We could theoretically throw in Zabu. Dude, I'm still upset. And it's not even, like, upset. It's, like, a slight upset. Is that Zabu was the craziest card for so long when I was getting into this game. And then right after they finally nerfed the card is when I get the card. That's crazy. Crazy. Whatever. We can put Zabu in. Play Zabu. It's kind of similar like Zabu or Psylocke. We play it. Hopefully we get Mr. Negative out on turn 3. Right? That's a snap game, they say. From here, people just kind of play Wong. Here's the thing, though. I don't think this playstyle is very fun. Because it just turns into the Black Panther Arm Zola route. Dude, I'm still upset that Black Panther Arm Zola route is kind of the only route that Black Panther is really doing now. It's kind of sad. It's not my funnest way to play him. Because it's just heavy on that combo. We could either put Wong in. That's what some people have done, is put Wong in, and then you go crazy with the Black Panther. I guess we could also use Cassandra Nova. Ideally, you would also have Sage, so maybe that works. We could also go the other route. Just in case we already like pulled like a Arm Zola or something like that. We could technically throw in Taskmaster. We could do that. Because that just copies the Black Panther. That's what I would run before I had Arm Zola. So we could run that. Could run a Blob. I don't even know if Blob's that good though. It's going to eat our deck, but I don't know how much it eats, to be honest. It still probably is like nothing. I mean, it's starting at 6 power, right? I don't know what Symbiote Spire does in this deck though. So the card that we're missing that would really help this deck a lot with this Mr. Negative 0 cost or 0 power cards is Ravonna Renslayer, which is a 2/2 that says ongoing your cards with 1 or less power cost 1 less. So it costs automatically just these cards lower, which is a card I've been needing to have for a while. I just don't. Oh well. We might make a second Mr. Negative deck. I won't lie. All right, we'll put Taskmaster in there for now. Let's make another. Let's make another list. I gotta think of what deck to get rid of. My old Surfer list? Sure. All right. I'm curious. I don't hate playing Darkhawk, so maybe building a Darkhawk list could be interesting. Oh yeah, some people put Wolfbane. Right. Let me find the list again. I'll copy it, paste it in. Let me show you the list. Let me show you what we're cooking with. So this is the list The Dark Hawk list. Dark Hawk negative list. Hello, Jesse. Hello. Hey there. Hello. Hi. This is what they got so far. I am missing 2 cards there. What 2 cards am I missing? Probably the classics that we talked about. I'm missing Thena and Ravonna Renslayer. Interesting, Athena's in the list. That makes me feel not too bad that I don't have that card. All right, so you got normal Korg, Rock Slide, Cassandra, you know, stuff for Darkhawk, kind of junk. That's pretty good. They do run the Morph. That's pretty funny. Havoc, I like Havoc. There was a Havoc list I was playing. Also, the comics I've been reading recently has like Havoc and like Cyclops fighting each other. It's so funny. It's so funny. All right. Cool. I'm kind of fine with this for the most part. What else do we put in? We could put in the normal kind of like negative package. We could throw in just some other cards. Like we could throw in Null. We could throw in Blob. Just throw it in. Just to see what happens. Are you streaming on Twitch too? I'm not. I'm actually only streaming on YouTube. I've thought about multi-streaming, but for right now, no. For right now, no. Oh, this is another deck I want to try today. I want to try a Professor X deck. I want to try a Lockdown deck. Because I've gotten more pieces for a Lockdown deck, so I kind of just want to try it out, right? In this day and age, why not? Alright, what are we looking for? 2 cards to put in this Mr. Negative deck. This is this Dark Hawk package. We could always throw in a Absorb Man just for Absorb Man. I mean, it doesn't flip around in a way that hurts. Like, we could just throw him in. I know some people put in Jubilee, because why not? It's a 1/4 that, like, grabs more of our cards. Like, it digs through our deck more, so that's not a bad thing. Add Sage if you had her. Yeah, I don't have Sage, sadly enough. Or else I would. We can throw in Ironheart, since it is a 0 cost. We're still kind of leaning on that 0 cost. Ideally. Yeah, so people have been just doing the original Sage, which is Wolfbane. We could throw in Wolfbane as the budget version. Definitely not as good. I'd probably not in this deck, only because this deck doesn't run Wong. If we ran Wong, I guess I could theoretically take Ironheart out and put in Wong, or I keep Ironheart in, put Wong, since Wong will benefit from like Korg, Rock Slide, since this deck is leaning on the Dark Hawk package, which is interesting. I don't have Ravonna either. Oh, Psylocke. Psylocke's good. I have Psylocke. I have Psylocke and Zabu, so I can throw both of those in, which isn't ideal, but hey, it's definitely better than nothing. So I think the Psylocke. Yeah, this is an interesting Mr. Negative deck. Dark Hawk, Mr. Negative. We could probably get rid of the Ironheart for the Zabu, because I like having more to make it more consistent. So more possibility that we can cheat out Mr. Negative sooner. So we'll put in Zabu also. We'll see how bad it feels, baby. Okay. What's it called? Negative Hawk. He's so negative. What a negative Nancy. Dude, I need better card sleeves. None of these make me feel of Mr. Negative. We could do the Wakanda for the next one. Even though it kind of tails our deck a little bit. We'll do the Baron Zemo. Got my eyes on you. Sage. We'll bait them out. They won't see it coming. Alright, second one. This is more 0 negative. So we'll do, okay. 0 negative, baby. Did you guys realize that you could search up here? I did not realize this until, like, just recently. Just a couple of days ago did I find out that you could actually look up that bar to see it. Oh, that's crazy. What's your collected level? It's 5,589. Feels crazy. Feels crazy to be up there. finally be out of Series 3. Ah, what a relief. All right, do we start off with negative? I guess we do. Because, like, I've been playing the Cersei list. I've been playing a little bit the Blink Blade list. I've been enjoying these, all right? Even a little bit Surfer. Surfer's good. The interesting part about this Surfer desk is this was made by KM Best. KM Best. He was touching on more, like, classic Surfer lists. And he used Hope Summers, which normally I'm a Sarah believer. When it comes to Surfer lists, I like using Sarah. Alright, I like using the Sarah list. Alright, just for that last turn play, three Surfer cards that they don't know what I'm playing. I like that, but I do like Hope Summers, and I've had Hope Summers. So to have a deck where I can play Hope Summers, I'm all for. So I've been playing this. It works. I mean, it's Surfer. Of course it works. Of course it works. It's Surfer. Of course. How long you've been playing for? Great question. So I played for about a month when I first started. I started playing around when it was the Wakanda Forever season. And so I bought the season pass. That's why I have some of the Wakanda stuff. But then I got out of Series 1 and into Series 2. And that, like, switch was such a bad experience. And I still say it's a bad experience. They need to figure that out. They need to fix that. Because it's still a pain point for, like, players. Like, people I know who played the game, they ran into the same thing of, like, they didn't like the change into it being such a grind. And, like, it not being, like, clarified that it was going to be such a grind. So, yeah. And, like, clarified that it was going to be such a... Shh. That's me. I'm looking at my playlist. I want to check how long ago it was. When was the last time I streamed? That can't be the first time I streamed. This must have been... Okay, so I never streamed it when I first started. I stopped, and then I came back. At least the first time I've streamed on the channel is 6 months ago. So roughly 6 months ago is when I started to get back into Marvel Snap. So that's my journey so far. Let's jump into a game. Yeah, I wasn't... People were... I don't know if it was the first official season or not. Some people said it was. Some people... I don't know. Again, I just jumped in. I started playing, and then I stopped. So I don't... Let me do it. Hey, there we go. We got it. All right. Lock in, everybody. So far, not a bad hand. Obviously, we don't have our way to cheat out Mr. Negative out soon. And we don't have Mr. Negative. So... some red flags, but we do have Lady Jane. Dude, if only we drew Mr. Negative. Perfect time. All right, we want this to hit ideally Iron Man or honestly Spider-Man. If it doesn't, we leave. The problem with Mr. Negative decks is you have to be willing to leave. Like, when it's not going your way early. This is the deck you need to know when it's not going your way. Okay. I will say, though, this is a Angel Destroy deck, so... Look, I don't know, man. Whenever I see Destroyed and I see they put Angeled in their deck, I don't know. I kind of side-eye them, you know? I kind of look at them funny. I'm like, I'm not so sure. Okay, you know what? We'll keep this game. We'll keep this game. This is a trash going. You should probably leave, but 1, they haven't snapped. 2, this is our first game of playing. And 3, I'm bad at leaving. Why? Why the violence? Why the violence? Oh yeah, so this is not a oiled machine kind of destroy package, so I think we can get away with not doing much for multiple turns. Let's just put down to Mr. Negative there. Okay, I think literally we just Mr. Negative. We then Lady Jane Foster. We have Cassandra still. We have Null. Those are literally the only 2 we grab. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Dude, I think obviously we use Spider-Man, Symbiote Spider-Man for the Black Panther, right? I guess you could use it for Iron Man if you don't get him out, right? I guess that's a usage. Dude, I don't see much use for Symbiote in this package. Like, I like the card. Oh my goodness. All right, well, Lady Jane Foster. We can still pull this off. Next turn, if like literally the next thing we draw is oh, actually we can't. I was gonna say if next turn we draw what's it called, Black Panther, but literally I'm gonna clog my hand here by grabbing Null and Cassandra Nova. But we have Null and they're destroying, so they're gonna make that buffed.
I definitely need to change my
Spider-Man isn't great in the deck. Yeah, I don't think it is. I'd rather just put in Wong. So we'll probably instantly switch that out. Because I can see the Spider-Man in the other deck, which is the Dark Hawk deck, because it's like, okay, you want to reproc you're giving them rocks. I can get that. But this, I don't know, man. Either way, we still probably have a GG's, right? I mean, we could just do this. Classic. Classic, we snap. They don't know. They don't know what's happening. Have you heard about second Null? Easy dub. Easy dub. Okay. Dude, I haven't played much negative, so again, I gotta get into the trenches and get used to this. Crack the spine and get ready. Alright, let's instantly switch that out. Let's instantly switch that out. Alright, where are you? Where are you? Goodbye, symbiote suit. Dude, I love that card. It's not amazing. It has its flaws, which is fine. Which is fine. I think if you had to compare, what's it called? Absorbing Man, like which is better, Absorbing Man or Symbiote Spider-Man, because they're very similar things, right? They're very compared to each other, and you both use them very similar ways. I think Absorbing Man is still better. I think it's more flexible. But hey, having two of the similar effect is always good. I'm fine with it. Especially when they don't work this, like they have little different kind of decks that like work better in each. It's always better. Okay, I'm yapping, but let's put in Wong. Wong works in this list, right? Anything else I would probably want to switch out? Probably keep this list. The only thing you could theoretically take out is Taskmaster, right? But I like having the options of like you can Black Panther Taskmaster, but theoretically we could get rid of Taskmaster, and I'd probably then put in if I can find it, we can put in Wolfsbane since we have the Wong in here. Why not? Also, one other thing, let me tweak this. Maybe let's make this pretty. I do have the demon art, but I'm gonna be honest. I want to use it only because it's a variant. That is the only reason why I want to use this variant. As a Christian, I don't look at this as a demon and be like, oh, that's cool. I do like the idea of a weird mouth thing coming out of his stomach. That's kind of cool. But like the fact that they had to be like, dude, if they hadn't named it as demon variant and I didn't know, based on not reading the comics or knowing anything as a fool, I'd probably rock this. But we won't. I am going to give him the blue neon. I think the blue neon works. Honestly, with this normal variant, the red neon kind of goes hard. But at some point, I'm assuming I'm going to get a different variant. And so I'm not going to use the red variant. I'm going to use the blue variant. Recently, I've been a little bit more on the, you know, for a while, I've been more of the classic RPG person who doesn't want to use any of their, like, resources. But slowly, I've been using more of my, like, the, what's it called, borders I've unlocked. The ones I'm still struggling with, I won't lie, the ones I'm still struggling with is these red and blue distress that we got for Deadpool's Diner. Dude, I don't know what to put them on. I almost wanted to save them for, like, one whole deck to give them all, like, blues and reds, because I think that would look good. Or vice versa, having one deck have all the blue, etc. But here we are. I finally used my red one today, because I've been holding out for a while, and I used it on the Iron Man. Because I think it works on this Iron Man. Like, this variant Iron Man already had, like, a scuffed up Iron Man, and so having it with the border kind of works. I've also been thinking about using it on, like, what's it called? Spider-Man, obviously, but then the Spider-Man variant I just got was his symbiote variant. So the scuffed up borders doesn't quite work with it. So now, I don't know, man. I'd be complaining for nothing. Alright. We're back into it. My blue distress went on Blue Marvel and Coulson. Nice. I don't know what we just got our... Also, can I not please get my thing back? Please, I beg. What was I going to say? Probably a waste. Oh, I just used one of my blue neons. I don't even remember what we got it from. But I used one of my blue neons for Coulson. I like how it looks on the Coulson, the blue neon. Oh, goated. Okay, here's the thing. The Sakaar could screw us, but I also don't see how. The only thing I can see it screwing us is if it's Arnim Zola. Either way, this is a snap, right? We're jamming to some Persona music, but we might switch it up. We might just play the regular game's music. This is more for when we're just yapping. But I guess I'm still yapping, so. Alright, Black Panther, I'll take it. Wakanda forever! Do I just pass? What's my final turn? No, I play this. Play this here. Because final turn, we're either going to null or Arnzilla. Right. We can't do both, sadly, but that's okay. We are going to get to do some Jane fostering next turn, which is good, but yeah. I usually match the border with the color of the name. Yeah, that's usually a good go-to, because it does work pretty good. Oh, man. My no! Yeah. So, yeah, let me draw more cards! You fool! So, my thing, you know, a lot of people they go for one color and stick to it. I've been the kind of guy who goes for the, legendary, the gold. But recently I've been seeing some people with the infinity, and I'm be like, you know what? It's actually not too bad. Maybe I do play with the infinity ever so often. So I've been thinking about grabbing the infinity here and there. Let's do the Jane Foster. I kind of want to do Cassandra now, only because their cards are only going to get buffer and buffer. So I'm going to do Cassandra here. We're still going to do the Arnim Zola, I think. Nah, I should have saved the Cassandra for right here. It's fine. For the area where we Arnim Zola. Okay, they're going to White Tiger a bunch. Okay, here's where we can do the math like a smart person. So they're going to put 8 here because of Odin. Then they're going to just fill it, right? Yeah, they're going to fill it with 8s. So that's 16 more powers both, which is 30 and 28. All right, math. 30 and 28. Play this here. That's going to be 16. Uh, 16, right? I'm trying to think of a way how we win this. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, what if we swerved on them? I actually don't know how's a good swerve. If I wanted to swerve on them, I can't think of enough to beat here. Because obviously we could do Iron Man, Mystique. Oh gosh! Alright, so I was Iron Man right, Mystique left, Zola right. So that we could possibly pop the what's it called? The problem is the Iron Man will only double itself, so it would only be 10 if Iron Man was by himself. If Iron Man did twice, we could do Iron Man here. Also, my math was poor. I did not think about the Iron Heart. I didn't think about the Iron Heart. But yeah, with playing the Iron Man here, I probably would have Mystiqued here, and then do Arnim Zola. Hope it gets there. I'm not gonna think too much about it. Probably through the math, we could have saw we were cooked and should have left. Welcome on in, Chris RPG Gamers. Hello. Welcome on in. Alright. Probably next game we'll switch to the other negative deck. Try out the Dark Hawk negative deck. That seems interesting to me, because I haven't seen many people play. I know I've fought it before, but I haven't played against it a bunch. Oh, I forgot I was going to switch the music, right? That's the problem. We're too chill. You play Space Marines 2 yet? No, I have not. I've heard a lot of people like it. I'm not much of a Space Marines kind of guy. I've wanted to get into the actual like board game Space Marines, the actual, you know, the actual thing of Warhammer. The problem is when looking into the lore of it, I was just like, man, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. That's too much. That's too much for me. I get the idea. I get what you're doing. I probably should have sidelocked cloning vats just to get some of these out, maybe. Darn! Do we Wolfbanes the Wolfbanes? I guess so. We could probably still win points-wise. I mean, if we get, what's it called? Iron Man or Black Panther, we could still just put that into Bards of Known Names and then Arnim Zolo it. Right? That's a play. Nocturne. Probably gonna try out the Bar with No Names. Dude, we're cooking over here with this Wolfbane. We did get the Iron Man, but now I'm a little worried because they're gonna be playing in Iron Man or in Bar with No Name, but they're probably gonna wait till like a last turn play. But I wonder if they switch, if they play there, if I play Iron Man there. Do they play here? If we play here and then Arnim Zola, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to cry. If we get Null, that'd be amazing. Null is our money-making play. I'd also take Lady Jane Thor. That's also pretty cool. Okay, they do switch it over. No! You could have gone middle! You fool! Oh, and they got the Odin down. See, now we play our two our two Shadow Kings and we're fine. Alright, playing Null does, I mean, playing Arnim Zola does nothing, right? Right? We don't have a solution to the problem. I guess we could always do Mystique, but that also doesn't, like, what? We Mystique here, here. Like, that doesn't do anything. We're out. We lost. Escape. We didn't see the Mr. Negative. We were supposed to leave earlier. Alright. Let's try out Negative Hawk, baby. Dark Hawk, baby, but negative? Ah! Don't put me in match. Okay. Close one. Alright, let's do this. Hope everybody's having a chill Sunday. I hope everybody's being able to relax a bit. Dude, I have a problem. My dog has begun to escape her kennel. She is not at the top, and so she's been able to stick her head in, but then she gets stuck. And I'm like, what are you doing? Also, how do they snap? They do got 23 cars, so they are an Airsham list. I'm just gonna snap. I'll be crazy. I'll snap. I'll put the fear of God in them. With our morph, are morph that can switch into their blob. Right. The decisions. Zabu is more power. I'll Zabu up in cloning vets. Cosmo. That is one of their cards, though. We did get more. We go crazy and just start playing Havocs. We play so many Havocs. Sandbar crushes them. Kind of put Rock Slide into cloning vats, but it's very unnecessary. It's so unnecessary. I think we go for the morph. Here's the thing. Do we get morph back or do we get the clone? The thing it changed into. I think we get the whatever it changes into, right? Good numbers? Bad hits. Bad hits. Alright. Well, noted. Cassandra's good. We could just Cassandra a bunch, I guess. Show them that they are truly doomed. Crazy Drax play. They do have Wong in the package as their normal deck. I'm curious what for. I guess just for good value. Why not? Can't blame it. Hey, Wong, Mr. Negative. I said Wong. I don't know why I said Wong. I'm a fool. We could Rock Slide and then Havoc, I guess. Why not? We'll be stuck at 5 energy. Do I care though? I mean, getting Havoc to go now is pretty good. I ruined myself. I actually don't know what we play. Because we go crazy in cloning vast, that's obvious. We can go Clintar and just beat the power. But they could also play right. I guess they can't play... One of the cards they're going to want to play right is... Okay. Okay. The card I was expecting, you know, obviously as a card they could play is... Blob. So they couldn't play it right, so right was pretty fine. They're probably only going to want to play one card last turn. Victory. Cool. We cooked! 42 power, that's crazy. We did not deserve that win, but I'll take it. That was an amazing play. I will say, playing Havoc last turn, if you do Mr. Negative it's still a 0-5, which is not bad. And then if you play it on turn 5, you can still cook pretty good. Weird play from the opponent? Yeah, yeah. I don't understand it. If it was a Juggernaut, I would understand a little bit better. You know, you're trying to make sure they don't play, you know, Shang-Chi. Oh, well. Wait. Time to Cassandra. I could risk playing it in Danger Room. And then we play Mr. Negative and Hala. Let's see what they're playing. Spider Ham. Ah! No! Now I have to draw my Mr. Negative cards like a peasant. Like a fool, I tell you. Alright. Danger Room never hits Mr. Negative if you're trying to kill him. Never happens. Never. You having a good day? I am having a pretty good day. I can't complain. Wife and I had a good time at church. It was a good sermon, great sermon. We then watched a little bit of The Chosen afterwards. That was pretty good. Some good episodes. Hanging out. My Mr. Negative did not die, as I said. Okay. Morph into a pig, even though it'd be good. Mystique. Ah! Dude, that sucks. Oh my soul. Well. Either we could double Darkhawk. We could do either double Dark. Yeah, I'm kind of fine with double Darkhawking. Darkhawk and then next turn Mystique, Korg. Ah! Boom, 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 ba-da-dum, boom, 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 boom. Rock Slide would have been better, but here we are. We could do that. Do we care about Havoc? How much does this truly help us? That was by 2 power. I think we lost. Low power right. Low power right. Low power right.
Hey man, I'm cool.
Maybe we barely win by 1. We lost though. We lost the tiebreaker, but GG's. Dang it. We're having the Mr. Negative problems of it. It's some rough games out here. What kind of church do you go to? The one that follows God. I don't know, man. Do you mean like what denomination? If you must know, it's a non-denomination. I'm not gonna Korg on me, man. I'm too afraid of Killmongers. Yondu. Ah! Nuts. Cloning bats. I do know there's a deck that does play like early game Havoc. That'd be kind of fun to play. It's a deck where you can play Havoc early and then you're playing low cost cards anyways, so you don't really hurt yourself. Hey, do we play Not Maze or do I save that? Let's play it. It does move it so that we have a clear lane for like Artem Zola plays. Let's wait a bit. Snap. Should I have snapped here? Probably not, but we're doing it. Oh yeah. Cool thing my church is doing though is today was their like a release day. It was the day that we're doing a bunch of small groups. So a bunch of small groups for like this like fall semester. Just doing a bunch. And so got to start applying to certain small groups to attend. Pretty pumped. Okay. Interesting. Why can I have gotten Super Scroll? Okay, interesting. Interesting, that's what you gave me, game. I don't like you too much right now, game. This is the game that we lost our Mystique, right. So we can't double Darkhawk. Honestly, I think I want a Rock Slide. I won't lie. Rock Slide seems like a solid play. I mean, we could always do... We could go crazy with a Havoc. Early game Havoc. Huh? I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy with it. Crazy with it. Because the rest of our cards, except for Lady Jane Thor, are 0. Okay, well that sucks. Big power. Okay. Okay. I'm afraid, but we're okay. We crush here. I'll say that last turn. Dude, I still feel pretty good, though. Look at this. We're still cooking. We're still cooking. We're going to Iron Man middle, and then we're going to Darkhawk left. Ah! Next turn, we get Morph. Give me Morph, please. I can't play Lady Jane. Okay, well, we're playing that left. This will gain power. They still haven't beaten X Mansion, so they have to play something at right. They don't? That's nuts. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Super Scroll. Morph! Morph is something massive. Just 1 power under. Oh, but he copied the Widow's Might. You. Oh, there's another turn. I thought that was final turn. I thought that was final turn. I know they have scroll, but I got nothing to help with that. Also, I cannot play my Lady Jade. Why did I say it? I should have left. I forgot about Limbo. Oh man, I was so happy by like the last seconds, like we won. But nope. All right. Well, that could have gone better. I think we all can admit that could have gone better. Let's reassess. What do we think about this deck so far? I know it's only a few games. It is Mr. Negative deck, so this is going to be like give or take sometimes. Do we care about the morph? I think I'm fine with morph. I want to take a look at the other one too. The other one is running Guang. Does have the normal package. I know we played like what, 6 games at most? Not even that? 3 games? Alright. We'll probably play some more negative games. Let me just craft the next deck I want to play, alright? Let me craft it. Hammer draw. That's our normal one without symbiote. We can get rid of that. Alright. I told you, I mentioned it. I kind of want to craft a lockdown deck list. Specifically using like Professor X, right? Since I have more of the move cards now, you know, why not? So let's just get it set up and ready. So we got Professor X. Let's use the wheelchair variant. Let's do it. So Professor X, 5/2. Ongoing. Moving is the only way to add or remove cards from here. Okay. Noted. Another card we're going to be using is, as per our lockdown, is Storm. On reveal, flood this location. Next turn is the last turn. Cards can be played here. Also, with reading more of the comics recently, dude, Storm is broken. When it comes to the differences and power levels, Storm is just way stronger. It's crazy. All right. Another card we're going to be using, Jeff. I got Jeff not too long ago, so we're going to be using Jeff. He's a great card because he can move and be played anywhere. Like in Professor X. Crazy. Now, I won't lie. I do like the idea of playing Professor X with Thanos. Because one of his stones. His blue stone. On reveal, draw a card. Ongoing, nothing can stop you from playing or moving Thanos. So you can play him into Professor X. I like that. Do I still have the deck? I don't. I think I've gotten rid of it to make room. When Aershin first released, one of the jokes was that Aershin with Thanos just make a massive deck. I did build that deck, and it kind of worked out. Because all you needed was you always had a 6-drop that could be played. And then you just needed to get like one of the solid stones. So like if you got Space Stone, cool, you can play whatever. If you got Soul Stone, cool. He's just a 6/10 that can't get blown up. And like that's how he was in the deck. And besides that, you got to draw a bunch to play your bigger cards. So I kind of didn't hate it in Thanos, but we're not going to try it here. I think we're going to keep it as is. Let's get more of the move package. So we can put in for now, and we'll maybe use it, maybe not, is Silk. Silk is a pretty good card. You know, after it gets played, get moves, easily can get moved into Professor X, but we'll see how we want to play that. Because 'tis this season for Spider-Man, we'll put him in on deck just in case. But where are you? We can play Spider-Man. It's a move package. You move cards in or out. The downside is obviously the worry is you have Professor X. Spider-Man can possibly move the card into Professor X, and if it's a big card, it can be bad. The other side though is if you're crafty with it, is you play Spider-Man, you can move it. you can move a low-cost thing into Professor X. So it's just removing potential pieces they have on the board. We'll see. Maybe we'll take it out because it is very risky. A similar thing that's risky also to it is Juggernaut. Similar thing. They're trying to play in the zone like they're trying to play into the storm area. You say, nope, you don't play in that area. Again, risky. All depends on how you're playing it, but is what it is. A classic that gets played in this package is... Where's the boy? Claw, baby. Being a 5/4, but on the right lane, put 8 power. Beautiful. Beautiful. Easy to help out that Professor X lane in case you kind of ate too much, right? So we'll keep that there. You can move a card out of the lane. You want Prof X? Yes, this is true. To kind of set it up to have it low powered. You're not wrong. That is a good usage for Spider-Man too. One downside is I don't have Cannonball. Cannonball was used a lot in Professor X, and it probably is. If you want to play Professor X, you could probably still do that. I know Vision's used a lot because you can move the Vision to Professor X, but the problem then is like the timing of playing the 5 and the 5, right? Before it was easier when Professor X was a 5/1 because then you can use Ravonna, which made it easier to get out. Obviously not easier now. This is why I kind of like playing the Professor X in an Airshim list. Because you can get him out a turn earlier, which is when he's used a lot. I have in the past played Omega Red, because if you can lock down an area and lock down where Omega Red's winning, that's some solid buff you're giving to the zone. Captain Marvel's good because it can move into a lane that can save us, right? We could theoretically play Warpath. You know. Could. I'd rather not. I do like playing Polaris. Kind of similar thing to the Spider-Man, where it's like, hey, they're playing into the Storm lane, and then we move Storm out. Easy. Let's do more of the tech cards to like mess up people moving, because this is getting into more of my what I tried doing, or what I did play with Professor or Spider-Man a lot, was the mean move package, which used what's it called? Kingpin. So we're not trying to do this. We're not trying to do a mean move package, but we got it. You could try Psylocke to cheat out Professor X and another big cost. Yeah, we might do that. We might. The other option, though, is I kind of want to also make use of Goose. Since we're locking down lanes, so that late game, we got the Storm lane locked down, we got the Professor X lane locked down, and we hopefully have the Goose lane. So it's like they can't beat us with bigger power, ideally. That's a idea. I also just recently got US Agent, so similar to that, we could do US Agent, kind of lock down that one lane. And then I guess we could put in Psylocke now. Psylocke is an option now. And then we can take a look at what else we have. Normally I would net deck to see what other people are kind of looking at and using. I did think about doing it early on with Kate Bishop, because she does have the grapple arrow, but we'll see. I also do like Quake. I like the idea of Quake in this list. Warpath won't be good. He's never good. I kind of like the idea of Quake, man. Quake steals games. Quake steals games. Especially if we do the Storm lane and then we Quake and move it into a different spot that we already have built up. Classic. What else we got? I'm trying to think what I would get rid of now. Alright. What are we thinking? From this list, what do we get rid of for Psylocke to get Professor X sooner? It would mean our play line would be on turn 3, we do this. On turn 4, play Psylocke. Which means I'm kind of fine with doing the lower plays of like we do Storm, we do Psylocke and Quake. And so we actually switch around the area of the Storm. I almost want to get rid of Silk. I like the idea of trapping them in with the Goose and all that. And since we're still playing mostly low-cost cards, we're kind of fine with it. It does hurt us a bit, I guess. Spider-Man? I know. I feel like Spider-Man's probably the card we get rid of, sadly enough. Yeah, Spider-Man or Silk. It's hard to hate on Silk when Silk is like it's a 2/5 and it doesn't necessarily hurt us. I'm gonna get rid of Silk for now, and we'll put in Psylocke. All right, let's try this. Lockdown, easy. This is always the problem. Like, I don't know what to put down. What screams lockdown? Infinite Young Adventures, right? Of course they do. Show me the full list, please. Reset. 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 Okay. What do we got? Arrow was always an option. True, true. Do I have a... I do have Professor X. Is it telling? Yes. Let me equip you. All right. All right. Let's try it out. I know I was kind of saying that we would play a little bit more negative and then try this out, but now I don't know, man. I can't help myself. I'm hankering. I won't lie, one of the worst feelings in this game is being so close to have a deck, like be able to play a deck, and then you're missing one card that's like pretty solid. Like I like playing like a negative deck. Not Mr. Negative, but like you're making your opponent have negative decks with the negative what's his name? I only want to think of Airshim. I can't think of his name. Oh my goodness. Multiple US agents? That sounds crazy. I mean, I kind of want to do the Jess, right? But like they're going to be a bounce deck and it's going to matter nothing. Oh, high evolution. So it's like I did have a high evolution deck that I liked, but then it's just like I don't know, man. Feels bad. We can play down Psylocke, right? Now we either get Professor X out or we get a bunch of twos. We can play down Captain Marvel and Jeff. Not too bad. Professor X Waka. Here's the thing. Do we cloning vats it? It does hurt. So probably not a good call. I guess we can Aunt May's and see what happens. I mean, we always have Jeff. Oh, I almost wanted it to go into cloning vats. Because if it went into cloning vats, 1, we could play another Professor X. 2, we could always just play Jeff in there, right? Okay. Imagine if I also played the Mystique. Switch this around. I guess I don't really benefit from Kamartage this second. Because otherwise we would do this. We would play Jeff, get another Jeff, and then we could do Quake. But again, that doesn't really help us. I hate playing Vision, though. Because I could just do 2 Jeffs, right? I could play Jeff, play down a U.S. agent, and then move Jeff, play another Jeff, right? I'll be civil. Ha! Boom, 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 ba-da-dum, boom, boom, boom. I like how the first deck we run, and we're leaning into US Agent, is the deck where we can't. What's it called? I can't think of it. Juggernaut? Doesn't really help us because they're gonna run out of room. You can push them into there because we're only beating. We'll only be beating them by 2. So Juggernaut's it's very much a liability. Oh gosh. The humanity! Quake. Might as well do second US Guardian. Wait, what happened to my math? Oh, I see. We'll do that. We'll see what happens. Outnumber them? I think we do. We just barely beat them by numbers in mid. Interesting that they decided to do 2 of their scalers on the left. That's an interesting choice. I don't know. I don't think I would have done that, but yeah. Boom, 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 ba da 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 no 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 no. Victory. Yeah, I would have done maybe one of the cards there. And probably Demon and Hitmonkey here is probably how I would have done it. Would that have won? That would have won, actually. Oh, my goodness. Whew. See, this is what happens when I listen to you. When I listen to you and I play... When I listen to you and I actually play down the vision. Dude, I don't know what it is. Dude, I know vision is good, but I never like playing vision. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I really don't know. 5-4 Professor, let's go. Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, people were playing Professor in what's it called, Mr. Negative. 'Tis the days. Oh gosh. All right.
Ego, and this is my domain.
You gotta snap. It's ego. You gotta snap. All right. Let's see how ego plays with a lockdown list. I think we're cooked. Because they're either a bounce deck or they're a toxic deck. And I think both are easier to navigate. They do play maximum though, so maybe they're just playing Civil Sable as like good value. Okay. I think that's a bad play. Unless you know you're playing them there, then hats off to you. Okay, you do know they're playing it there. Interesting. Get cooked. This is making it bad for us to Professor X, but I guess if we want to Professor X right, you know, that's an option. You know, we're setting up, even though it's kind of hard for us to make that work, but anyway. Okay, they already got Cold Obsidian, so Goose already failing at its job. Professor X? No, you coward. You're a coward, Ego. Imagine if he stormed himself. He's like, this game's actually too hard. At least we have a 5-10 vision, right? This is where I'd be fine with playing down vision, right? 5-10, you can move it so you can dodge the Shang-Chi. You can even have it sit in US Agent so that it can't get Shang-Chi'd. Okay, interesting rogue. Interesting rogue, I'll tell you that much. Watch out for the Gambit plays, I see. Alright. Please don't play left. You could just claw here. You can claw here. That's more value. A 12 Goliath! I mean, we're cooked out of the way, but come on! Alright. GG's. Ah! My soul! Alright, one more. One more and we'll switch it up again. Ah! Why, Ego? Why do you do this? Alright, US agent, I want you to pop off. Ideally, we use US agent late, right? We played on Goose early. Make it so that we limit where they put their high cost things, and then we cook their high cost things. So, like, this helps. We could get second US agent. So we play first US agent, second US agent. Or even second US agent and then third US agent. Or Storm. I do love the Storm last play though. Like last turn Storm though. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? We could save Storm for the last turn where they don't expect it, right? We could always do that. What are we doing next turn? Next turn we're at 4. Probably playing down Captain Marvel, to be honest. It's just good cost. I think we spread the US agent. Probably gonna storm here. Otherwise we could have stormed here. Gambit. Not! Alright. Interesting. Rude, some might say. Captain Marvel. Right? Why not? Dracula. Faster X doesn't really help us, so I think we're kind of messed up there. We could just do a vision, I guess. Just play it down. And yeah, I think we're gonna try to...
I am reborn.
I think we're losing this one. I don't think storming is the right call. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't think this wins. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. This is... You should leave. You should not stay for this game. But we're gonna go for it. They have 6 cards in hand. Oh my goodness. Lady Sif is too big, so they win left. They win right, I mean. Don't kill my vision.
Wind, aid my hand.
I can't have anything! Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah, and then they only had 9 left, so we could have tried. They had the classic Swarm Dracula. Rough. Oh, I forgot. I haven't had my deck tracker on. That's why I've been losing. Which means one more game of lockdown, and then we're probably switching it. This is hurting my soul. I think there was a lockdown list I was playing a while back that had Havoc. Had Hope Summers Havoc. I might try it out. Because they had a little bit of the, like, Kitty Pryde deal. What's my setup like? In what regard? In what regard do you mean? Huh. Please. Jeff! Alright, well. He was a good man. A good man! US Agent? Shocker. Versus a Patriot, eh? Patriot list, eh? Not a lot of big cards. Hey, this is good for a Claw. Let's go for Psylocke, obviously. Patriot. My streaming setup. Not much. I mean, I have a camera. It's a Canon EOS something. I have a Shure microphone. I think it's like the $300 one. Oh gosh darn it. U.S. agent, how dare you? Kind of want a quick last turn because they're gonna want to play. What's it called? Ultron there. Shenanigans. We could do some shenanigans there, and just do it early, or we could just play Vision. So I have a Shure microphone, which is a USB, or oh, actually, do I just play Goose here? Wait, other way around. Do that. Then they can't play Ultron, right? Maybe that messes them up. But yeah. I have a PC, a single PC that is struggling. It cannot do much. It is in pain. I have an upgrade piece coming in. Hopefully soon. They're gonna Ultron here. Do I care? I guess I could switch it here, right? So I could do Quake here, switches here. They don't really get a buff there with Squirrel. That sucks though. I think switching really matters. I could just do that. I think that's fine. Ultron, mid.
No strings on me.
I should have did the math. I didn't think about this. Yeah, that's kind of why I was thinking about switching. Just 1 point. Doesn't matter. So this is why I was thinking about doing Quake here to switch these around, because then they wouldn't really get much benefit here. But also, I don't know, man. I don't think we had a lot going on. All right. Trash deck. Never played the deck ever again. Trash. Let's play the Cersei deck. I've been hankering to play the Cersei deck. I like Cersei. I like Cersei as a card. And this deck also plays Baron Zemo, which I also like. So again, I should have did a full like breakdown of this deck list, but basically, we got Hood, we got Yondu, we got White Widow, Cable, Baron Zemo, Viper, Azorian Man, Sentry, White Tiger, Sarah, Cersei, and Mockingbird. So we got a bit of the Baron Zemo shenanigans. We also got a bit. Cloning Vats, the White Widow is really good, but since we're doing the Baron Zemo, I am gonna clog them. I'm gonna mill them out a little bit. I was thinking of getting into making content until I saw the prices of equipment. Yeah, that's fair, but I mean, you can start with what you have. Like literally, what I started with was, well, I started without even like fully recorded stuff. Like I first started with just like I could record the gameplay. I did that, and then slowly I used my I actually used my phone as my camera, and then the thing that you probably want to buy like a pricier thing for is out of everything is probably your mic. The mic is pretty essential. Because audio is like the biggest thing. If you have bad audio, it's just like really rough to enjoy the content. Compared to visuals, the visuals suck a little bit. Like that's not as bad as grading sound. But there's some cheap mics out there that do pretty good jobs. I mean, that's what I used for a while. Was I used a they had the Elgato Slim thing. I used that. That was pretty good. I mean, it's not that one's not even the most cheapest, but I used that. That worked. What am I doing? So, yeah. I mean, if you want to, I definitely don't think it's a bad thing to do. I guess I don't have to Viper now. I can always do Sentry. Sentry, Sarah. And then last turn, Viper, Cersei. Okay. That's going to be hard to do last turn. Viper Cersei. Okay. That's a little rough. I think we still do Sarah. We could always do Carnage to blow up our like Void or over the hood. We still have Viper. We can throw I think Viper mid will still work. Gotta snap. Like this is we definitely got better points. Feeling really good. Lady. Well, kills their echo too. And clogs the right. Alright. Overall, not a bad play for us. I'm not gonna lie. I was supposed to just gameplay a while back, but it's not as interesting when there's not commentary and such. Yes, I very much agree. Content, having commentary just it makes a massive difference. It really does. Let's see. I want to do that. Really want another sentry. But we could also do... Oh, I can't play wands there. Never mind. I ruined myself. We could just do that. It's probably fine. I'm going to risk it. Well, if we lost, I'm going to be upset. Ah, I'm upset. Easily could have won the right lane. That hurts my soul. Oh, well. Oh, rats. Alright. Man, I gotta keep some mental notes about some of this stuff. Alright. If they're playing, actually, if they're playing, what is it called? Shanna? Shani? Shawnee? If they're playing Shawnee, if they're playing her and getting a bunch of little one drops, they're gonna be probably playing Lady Deathstrike. That makes more sense. But yeah, for sure, probably Killmonger. But yeah, looking away for like a cheap mic, you know, I definitely think it's worth it. Even for just trying it out, I think it's still very cool to do. White Widow. Maybe I should have done Castle Blackstone just to get out early. Hell Cow. I see a lot of people playing more Hell Cow recently. With Alright, they do not fill up left. If they fill up left, I'm gonna be mauled. I'm gonna snap. I'm gonna be mauled. But yeah, getting something cheap and just trying and doing it is... Why? Why? I mean, we're fine, right? I guess we just do that. I mean, we're okay, right? Easy dub still. Oh, New York! Right. New York. I forgot about New York. My bad. I'm the fool. Alright. We could always Cersei now. But I might leave the Void just here. Like, they can have it. You know what? Maybe we just go full Baron Zemo right now. Go crazy with a full Baron Zemo. Yeah. I think that's the reason why there's so much more Hellcow being played, is because of the interest of him, you know, becoming a activate card. But still, I mean, he's not an activate card yet, so it's just weird to see people playing him. All right, so they only got one card in the deck. I think we can cook them. Now some shenanigans can happen now, so I'm a little worried. but I think we're fine. I think we do with this, and then we do with that. I think we got this, right?
Victory.
Let's go. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum, what's the Nokia for? I guess for the swarms, right? Yeah. That's the only reason I could see her being played in this list is you're buffing up the swarms. You buff up the swarms, you buff up Apocalypse, but Apocalypse is a little unnecessary. I count I'm like, oh man, we're definitely gonna hit Infinite today. As I'm playing decks I'm not amazing at. Okay. If I could play the Mockingbird, I probably would have. I probably would have. It's okay. It's fine. Orcus Forge. Sure. Sure. Yeah, I like the discard package. I'm excited for more discard cards they're putting out. Like, that's probably the one card I'm the most excited for in the upcoming cards of next month's cards is Scorn being a discard card. That seems really fun. We could Hood, Viper it later, or Viper it next turn. But we can say that next turn anyways. We go first. They're probably either going Symbiote Spider-Man or they're going Mr. Negative. Which, both ways, I kind of want to save my Baron Zemo then. So I think I'm going this way. We'll do that. I don't think it's Mr. Negative, only because they didn't snap. Yeah, so they didn't get their hit, so that's good. That's Adandi. We can Viper now. We could also just Sentry. And then this is where, if you had a Nihilus, you would send over a bunch. I don't have a Nihilus. Okay, if I had drawn Cersei, I think I'd put Sarah here. But here we are. We could do Viper and then Cable. I'm kind of fine with that. Gotta go, have fun. Will do, Jesse. And I hope you have a good day, good restful Sunday. And honestly, hey, again with that content stuff, I still suggest, like, if you want to do it, you know, keep trying it. Why not? Have fun with it. You know, if you could start somewhere, start small. Nothing wrong with that. Boom, boom, boom. Huang. Black Panther. Alright, the Void's gonna mess him up for Arm Zola plays. That's great. Love that. And my hand was clogged. Okay. That'll also do it. Alright, very well. I was gonna say, I thought we had Arm Zorberman in this package. Because then we could have also theoretically done the Viper also. Done it twice to get the Hood over. Bunch of Nihilus. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't have a Nihilus. Obviously, Hood left. No! Yeah, Hood left is actually a bad problem because then they don't have to ever play a card there. We'll have to play a card there, which is fine. I could probably throw Yondu in there and be fine. So I think I will. We could save it. We do Yondu Demon. We could then next turn play White Widow and Yondu and put Yondu in the Rickety Bridge. It's pretty fine. I do miss when Yondu was like destroys a random card. I do miss that. I played the card then. I enjoyed it then. Gosh, cook their Corvus Glaive.
Apocalypse.
Okay, they got their Apocalypse. No! I wanted my Baron's Doom. Okay, what are we playing? What are we doing? Well, Absorbing Man doesn't work anymore because our Yondu died. Otherwise, I would have been down to play Absorbing Man. Okay, so we do this at multiple approaches. So we could do Absorbing Man, Cersei, and then we have another Cersei. The problem is it fills up this lane, but I think that's fine. Just more cars to make Absorb. Oh! Okay. Worst hit down here, but I'll take it. I still will Cersei. Yes! Double Cersei! And we don't have to do a Cersei. We could also do like a Absorbment, but we'll probably do Cersei. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, never mind. Haha, we're not playing there anymore. Oh, gosh. All right. Honestly, we needed one more card, and then we could have done the Absorbing Man Mockingbird, and that would have been amazing.
Opponent snapped.
Okay, so they can do that. We can also do... Oh, gosh. Is this just more power? I think it is. We could either do that, or we could do White Tiger here in case they don't play there, and then... So it's 6 and an 8, which isn't really more. Let's go for it. Another MODOK? Because cloning vats? Because I'm a fool?
And reborn.
I didn't think about that. They didn't feel right. Maybe somehow we do more power? I don't think we beat the tiebreaker, though. That's the problem. We definitely don't have more than... Oh, my goodness. I guess the other option was the 10, 2, 3, and the 1. So we could have had a 2, 3 here, and then 10, 16. It would have been 2 points bigger. Again, would not have made the difference, but is what it is. All right, now we can play Dark Moon. This is the Darkhawk Black Bolt list. This list has been pretty good. I've enjoyed this, and we've won pretty good games with this. So, I believe. Korg.
I found a rock.
I think Hood's better. Yeah, Hood's better. If it destroys, that'd be nice. We could always send it over a Viper if it doesn't get destroyed, though. Okay, it doesn't get destroyed. The Grandmaster with nothing seems not... I think I would always rather save Grandmaster if possible. Okay, here's the thing. I like doing Cassandra, because then we can consume as much as possible early. But I like doing Moon Knight on 3, because, you know, a turn 4 play is for energy. Okay, well, never mind. It's a turn 5 play. Don't blow it up. Ah! Okay, so they're a ramp deck. Okay. That's fine. We got rid of the Dr. Doom. They're a ramp deck, so getting rid of that is very nice. We can... I kind of want to go for Rock Slide. Let's go Rock Slide Demon. Or maybe we just do Demon Backstability. Probably is fine. Okay.
Wakanda forever.
Okay. They're a Wakanda deck. Oh, a Wakanda deck. I think last turn we might do Viper Cassandra. Do Black Bolt. Black Bolt here. Ah, don't be an Arnim Zola list. Honestly, if they're an Arnim Zola list, probably how I would play it is not the... Okay. Rock is interesting. Sage, nice. Got rid of the Sage. I do love that. Yeah, I think we set over the hood. It's a little unnecessary, but then we play Cassandra here. I guess we could just play Cassandra right. Okay. Cool. There's gonna be 12, so it's not like that much power. But it would have been only 6 here, which is like also like it's not great. But they lost their Doctor Doom, they lost their Sage, so they lost a lot of their things they could proc off of the Wong. So that's good. We take it. Again, one of the things you could probably get cut out is probably the Wolverine. But I don't know what else you would put in, to be honest. Like, it works as just the additional benefit you get from the deck. Copy the copy. More copies, please. Do I care about more hoods? I think I pass a turn and I do Nova. Cassandra Nova. Playing it on Cloning Vets, getting 2 copies is pretty powerful. I do like that. Because that's a good final turn. A good turn 6. I kind of want to keep Cassandraing, but I think we do the Hood Viper because they're going to want to play in Hope Summer, so might as well fill that up. Help fill it up, I guess I should say. Okay, Magic. That's actually more ideal for us because then we could still do the Darkhawk Black Bolt stuff and still have a full turn for the Cassandra Novas too. So I'm gonna snap. I want a Moon Knight, but we're gonna Black Bolt. Black Bolt's just good. Black Bolt right. I was gonna say I have no clue what deck they were. But it looks like they are a toxic deck. A Odin long-term deck. Kind of wish we were drawing like Rock Sliding on that. Obviously we're not. Do I still play the Korg? I don't think it does much for this. I mean, these are going to be 3 9s, which is still good. Yeah, that's still good. The Moon Knight's good because it disrupts them. Remove as many pieces as they can possibly play for these last few turns. Classic mill kind of strat.
Hey, you found a rook.
Silver Surfer. They played so few cards I couldn't tell what deck they were. Do they stay in since there's no... Oh, that was a rough draw. I mean, I doubt they have Odin, right? I doubt they have Odin. I mean, if they do, I mean, we still win. Right? Maybe not. Maybe we're cooked. Imagine if it was like no on reveals. Or it was like death or something like that. Okay, Odin. The Ironheart Wong Odin is kind of nasty. Hopefully the middle. Oh, man! Oh, man. If I hadn't done both Nova, if I did both Novas left, how was I supposed to know that? Is that true? Yeah, that is true. If I did both Novas left, I thought about it, but I was like, nah. Oh well. Oh well. Can't win them all. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna go back. All right. Let's go back to some negative. All right. Because this is supposed to be kind of the negative stream, right? The Mr. Negative. So let's play some more Mr. Negative. All right, we can at least get Wong off early, which is like a silver lining, right? You play down Zabu. We're gonna play a danger room. Why not? We'll see what happens. You can play down Wong, and then you can play down Mr. Negative on turn 4. Ideally, you want Mr. Negative on turn 3, and then you can play Wong, right? Okay, saved my life. Oh, thanks, Mr. Negative. Not quite, but we could double Wong. We could Wong Mystique. Or we could just double Wong. Or we could just 2 Wongs. Now we could do Wongs. We could do Black Panther Armzola. GG's, call it a day. Do I Cassandra or do I not care? I kind of don't care, but it's kind of fun to play down second Wong. Play down second Wong because we don't know. Okay, I don't think they're gonna do anything to mess up Wong. So I want to do my Black Panther mid. So we're gonna Black Panther mid because obviously I doubt we could easily beat that, right? Oh. Actually, no. We probably could beat it. Where do I think they're going to mess up Wong? It was like, it's both. No! 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 Oh, man. Well, that's pretty bad for us. If I do say so myself. Yeah, that's where obviously if we had 2 Wongs, yes, if we had 2 Wongs, we would have beaten there and then had to copy to play elsewhere. That's correct. But we don't have that. We're kind of messed up. Okay, how much power do you add? 2? That's not enough. We run. Oh man, crazy Spider Ham. Crazy Spider Ham. Alright. And we're back in it. Yeah, I think right now I prefer the other Mr. Negative deck only because at least like this Mr. Negative deck, since it hinges on the Black Panther and all that route, it really truly feels like I could just play a different deck. Like I can play a Symbiote Suit Spider-Man Black Panther deck, right? Well, here we are playing this. Okay, we got most of the pieces, so this is not too bad. Okay, we always prefer her to do that first, but oh well. Do we save? I guess we can play this now. Cyclops. Okay. Don't love that. We do have a Wong. Do I care, though? Really can't do much. It really relies on the top draw, right? If we top draw, what's it called? Zolo, we got this. So as long as they don't snap. Okay, good play, good play. You hate to see it. We run.
Escaped.
I didn't grab my pieces. What was that sound effect for? Alright, negative hawk. Alright. Negative hawk, because it's like we still have the Jane Foster, we grab some pieces, right? You still have some of that combo, which is nice. But then you know, you also have the Dark Hawk. And then you obviously still have the classic Mystique Iron Man kind of a copying. Super flow, nice. Free ramp for the Mr. Negative. Well, early Cassandra. Ooh, I did not pay attention that they were airshimless. I would have saved it. I would have put it in Clin last turn. All right, our Darkhawk's also goated though. If we snap, they might leave. Let's snap. That hurt us actually a lot. But we can absorbing man. The absorbing man. Once they see the absorbing man, oh man, maybe they'd leave. Maybe they'd leave. Because we don't have our Mr. Negative stuff. Now we're just doing Cassandra Nova Darkhawk stuff, which is fine. I'm just a little worried. I'm a little afraid. What about a second Cassandra? Nice. Watch out. Oof. Rough spot for the Makari land, too. Do we Mr. Negative? Our other hits are... I guess, yeah, you know what? We can, because it's like we still get Iron Man, we still have Havoc. And we could pull those next turn with, yeah. With, what's it called, Lady Jane. The problem is, I guess we can't play it Clin. I guess if they blow up Clin, we're gonna lose there anyway, so might as well play Clin anyways. They Shang-Chi it, we already lose it. Ooh, they Dark Hawk it. Ooh, I did not expect that play. I did not expect that play. Interesting.
Opponent snapped.
How much energy do we need? We need only 5, so we're fine. We can actually play in Super Flow. Wait, what am I doing next turn? Oh, I have to do Jane Foster, Havoc. Dude. We're gonna cook! Let me just dig through my deck real quick. I didn't have enough cards in here.
Power must be controlled.
Do you have second Shang-Chi? What about second? Oh. Maybe later, second Shang-Chi. But there's a lot of cards in your deck, so we'll have to see if you grab it. In the meantime, I am going to do that, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to win. I mean, yeah, we got super juiced because we're obviously fighting an Airshim player. But, hey, man. It's saucy.
Victory.
Yeah, I don't know what you would do to try to stay. Crazy numbers. I guess blob. Blob's always an answer, right? But, whew. Oh, also something I think I mentioned it last time, but we're definitely gonna be playing more Conquest this season. I might actually try to do Infinite, because I've never done that before so far in this game. But also, I do like this variant. I do like this variant, alright? I do play Doc Doc, so you know what? Playing this, getting a red neon. Yeah, I think we'll probably be playing some Conquest. I think my game plan is going to be trying to play every single, like, week a little bit to keep up with it, because I think that is, like, a much easier, manageable way to do it. I could be wrong, though. I don't know. I am amongst many who are not the most favorable when it comes to Conquest. I'm not jamming for it. It's fine. It's fine. All right. American Chavez. We snap.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. And with Dream Dimension? Dream Dimension does make it rough for Lady Jane Foster. That does make it rough. But we are going to be able to Mr. Negative early. Sadly, we do draw that. If that happened on the turn we were Mr. Negative, that would have been great. But it's Zabu, so we don't even care. And we get Elysium. Oh my goodness, the worst time. Do I care about playing Zabu? I guess 1 power is 1 power.
Taking aim.
Okay, they look to be a bounce deck. So I'm a bit afraid. Oh. Oh. I didn't even think about the Elysium, actually. It saves us so much. It saves us so much. Okay, that hurts. Don't love that. And again. Ah! No! No, -2s. I don't love that. Alright. Still, this is a pretty good run for Mr. Negative, right? This is pretty good. Let's see. We're at 5. We can play Havoc down. I am worried of like a out of nowhere. Oh, wait. We can play our zeros? Oh, the Elysium counters out the Dream Dimension? I did not think about that. That's crazy, actually. Havoc. Look at this. We can actually play Havoc here. Because we're going to run out of space. I don't want to commit to Nexus too much.
Taking aim.
I want to keep it a little bit vague of what we're doing. They're going to mess up Korg, I'll tell you that much. Korg is unplayable. Alright. Now we go crazy. Now we go crazy. We do Iron Man, Mystique, Darkhawk, Morph, Rockslide. And we don't play Korg. And we don't play Korg. We probably could. It's a negative. It's like a 1 net, and it's 1 zone, but it's pretty good for the rest, right? Oh, and it would buff Ajax, I guess. But we're gonna Mr. Negative real quick, so don't mind us. Don't mind us. Gonna Mr. Negative. Oh my goodness. What card do you have in your deck class left? Destroy. Imagine if it was destroy. Oh my goodness. It's actually Luke Cage. What a counter. That's crazy. Rough. GG's. So we Mr. Negative.
Victory.
Huzzah, huzzah indeed. Sadly, we didn't get the 8 cubes, which I'm a little surprised because they, they seem like they weren't doing too bad. But then again, we were Mr. Negative, so it is pretty clear that we could do a lot on the final turn. Huzzah! All right, cool. I don't need to play that more. Let's play a little bit of the Blink Blade deck list. This is pretty good. I like this list. As Black Knight, Blade, Lady Sif, Jubilee, Ghost Rider, Black Cat, Blink, Hela, Magneto, Giganto, If Not, and Death. I like this list. I mentioned it earlier when we were kind of looking at it, but I like it because it's like even if you accidentally discard Hela, you could still theoretically get Hela back with Ghost Rider. Your game plan's not just reliant on Hela because you're a Black Blade deck, so it's like stuff like that's very fun. Just in case they are a Red Hulk player, we're gonna play. That is the downside. Is like sometimes I like playing on turn 2 because we can wait to see if you get Black Blade or this for this kind of play. So normally, if this hadn't happened, which I'm glad we played our Black Knight because otherwise this would have sucked. But now we can play this down and be able to get If Not as our Black Blade, which is obviously the biggest hit we want. Do this stage. Ooh, they snap back. Ooh. And then we could instantly, on turn 4, play Ghost Rider. The question is, where do we play Ghost Riders? Because we can play in Mojo World. I don't think we do. Yeah! I will say the Jubilee Ghost Rider does make it a little bit rough to actually play the Ebony Blade. But Ebony Blade is going to be obviously good in Mojo World. I just like having the Ebony Blade as an option a lot of times. Obviously, if we get a 420, like that's really good. And then we can get what's called If Not back with Ghost Rider. Like, so it's like you don't even have to play the Hela play. Does that plus 0? It does plus 0. Yeah, because of the Vibranium. Cooked. I kind of want to play Ghost Rider. Because then we could blink the Ghost Rider. And then we could play Ebony Blade. I'm coming for you. Crazy voice. Okay, what are they? Okay, I don't. Never mind. I wasn't expecting Blink to get cooked. Alright, well. I guess Magneto would move them there. Let's play Ebony Blade left. Okay, well, never mind.
Victory.
Yet another win. Huzzah. Huzzah indeed. I know some people were trying Symbiote Spider-Man with Hela. I tried the deck list with it. It works. It's fine. I never feel like it's crazy though, like it's broken, but it works. I do still prefer this list, I think, when it comes to Hela. Well, that sucks. Oh, okay, you know what? Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. We go crazy with it. Also, welcome in, Saitama. One punch. We're gonna go crazy with it. We probably run, because that's a crazy thing to miss out on. Giganto, nice! Play my deck for me, yes. So we killed Hela on purpose. Now we discard some stuff, and then we play Ghost Rider out last turn. Ooh, Shang-Chi? Okay, noted. Good to know. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. I'm running. I'm running. I can't. If they're gonna snap and we missed out on a massive advantage, I'm good. Not a great list. But it's okay. It's an okay starting hand. It's fine. Savage Lance, don't love it. Alright, if next turn we get Hella, I'm gonna be upset. It's like the worst thing for us to draw in this scenario. If we draw like Ghost Rider, that'd be pretty solid. Black Cat. Black Cat's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. We'll do Lady Sif and the Sandbar. Debris.
Gotta run, hun.
Honestly, I think we Blade middle, and then we Blink next turn. Make sure they can't block us out of Savage Lands. The problem is, the things we could switch into with because of Blink is like Jubilee and Ghost Rider, which is not going to be great in Savage Land. But, better than nothing. I'm surprised they didn't Nebula here. This is usually like a goated Nebula play. Okay. Okay. If we blink out Blade, obviously Jubilee sucks. Obviously Ghost Rider sucks. But Death would be amazing. Death would be ideal. Let's see if we get Death. And then obviously we're going to last turn play Hella left. Yeah, we're not even worried about the Nebula. I guess I could play Hella right. Wouldn't be the worst thing, I guess. Okay. Ant-Man. Dude, if we get Death, that'd be crazy, please. And we got the Death. And we snap! Snap back to reality. Okay. Oops, there goes gravity. We did it! Huzzah! Huzzah indeed! Yeah, I think our play would have been probably playing Hella here, right? I mean, it makes it so that Nebula doesn't go up by 2. And then our options for discard were Magneto, Black Cat, and Infinite. Yeah, we had. So that's the thing. Yeah, this Hella strat is not the go crazy with discarding a bunch of cards, but instead going light and like having more targeted cards be discarded. I like it. I like it. It works. Works for me. Okay, they got a Magneto. And we got a Hobgoblin. Okay, so we don't play Black Knight here, because if we do, we would get a 4/9, which isn't bad, but it's like I'd rather go for a bigger hit. So we'll let Black Knight die. And since we don't have any like 2-cost plays, being able to save your Black Knight for turn 2 is always nice. Just for the options, just in case. You never know. You never know.
Gotta run, hun.
I thought about like trying to see a way to like put Moon Knight in this list, but it's just like, I don't know, man. It's so hard to play Moon Knight in this kind of list because there's like you know, Jubilee, Ghost Rider, Hella, a bunch of like evens that I don't want discarded. So it's just kind of rough. I don't like them playing the Hood. After I've been playing a bunch of the Hood plays and all that, I'm just like, I don't like it. Them missing Lake Hella, though, is really good for us. It's amazing. Lady Sif would have been nice right now, but it's okay. Or Blade. Lady Sif would have been better. What am I saying? Okay, so they do Hood. They do Viper the Hood. Figured. Wait, have we discarded? Oh, yeah, the... Alright. I was gonna say we could Ghost Rider, but I guess we Jubilee. If we get Blink on this Jubilee, we would actually bounce out the Black Knight. That's how that interaction works. Honestly, I hope we pull Lady Sif. Lady Sif or Death, obviously. They pulled the Hobgoblin. Well, there you go. Take that back. You can have that. Alright. Interesting. Lady Sif, we do get to play, and we get the... Oh, my goodness. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. All right, and now here's the thing. We can either do Blink, which gets out Jubilee, and we either get Hella or Death, which is really good. Then we get to get 2 back, and then we can probably put an Ebony Blade where we want. I kind of like that. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. Let's do Blink. See where it lands, and then we can redo Ebony Blade to Clamp Shop. In that case, let's be a little bit safe. Let's play Blink mid, so we're less likely to like lock up our left lane. All right, never mind. Color me surprised. Okay, hopefully we should be able to finish up left lane easily. They both went into left. All right, but you know what? It doesn't matter because we got Ebony Blade. I guess mid? It doesn't really matter, right? I guess they can fill less mid. They're gonna Cersei mid. Yeah, I mean there's the Cersei strat with the debris rocks, but I don't like it because I don't like the possibility of what you can turn into 2s. Like 2s, you get like Carnage and stuff like that just ruins your day. So like the sweet spot is very much like I like 3s, 4s, 5s. You know, getting a 6 drop, getting a 5 drop, getting a 4 drop. Those are great. Those are good hits usually. They're pretty solid hits, and they're like tend to be good stats. Ooh, Patriot. Am I cooked? Alright. Hey, 0. Let's go.
Victory.
Let's go. A lot of 4s. A lot of 4s. A lot of 4s. I'll take it. 4s are good. Dude, I'm in the same spot I was before. It's because I keep taking break. I keep trying the different decks. I keep trying like some of these other ones that just don't they don't perform the best. How dare I? What are we feeling? Dark Moon? I'm honestly feeling Cersei, but Cersei is not my better performing decks, to be honest. But hey, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna deal with my water and all that. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. snagged a little muffin. I won't lie, it's getting hot in this room. You know how I was saying that I was like, oh man, I was wanting to win this. I wanted to get to infinite, but now I can't get to infinite because I keep trying other decks. Hey, what if we tried a different deck? Hear me out. What if? Oh man, I don't want to lose my cards. Do we Deadpool? Just to cause them pain. We'll see. But yeah, I think we might try a different deck. I think we're either gonna do Thanos as Thanos in general, or we do the Thanos. What's it called? I don't want to put this here. Guess we could put that there. I want to do Baron Zemo. What's it called? We could do Thanos, just proper Thanos, or we could do the Airship Thanos and put in Professor X in that list. Ah! You know what? It saves room, right? That's what we're going with.
Enough said, Bob.
Oh my goodness. Crazy pull to get there. Second Mockingbird doesn't seem too bad. 2 Mockingbirds? Or another Baron Zemo. I don't know why I put it in the cloning bats. That's probably unnecessary, but let's do it.
Enough said.
Alright, we're probably gonna have to run. Look at this! I'm done for! We're out.
Escape.
That got crazy. That got crazy. Also, that emote's so funny. Yeah, I did it. All right, let's craft this Thanos list real quick. People aren't gonna see it coming. I'll tell you that much. So let's get rid of our lockdown list because it's garbage. It's trash, rubbish. First, let's get inspiration. Let's take a look at our Thanos list. So this is our Thanos list. You could tweak some stuff. I did put in Marvel Boy. I enjoy Marvel Boy in it. It's fine. It still kind of has like lockjaw, so it's like this kind of conflicts a little bit. But this is overall the gist of the list. So let's copy it. Let's go over. I don't think I have a normal airship list anymore. Yeah, I do not. Okay. So let's do it from scratch, baby. Let's do it from scratch. Let's paste in our list. Let's take out some cards. Kind of the non-basic cards. We could probably keep in Black Swan, but that's kind of like an eh. This is the core we would still keep. Probably. For sure keep. You know, Shang-Chi's still good, Club Obsidian's still good, Blob's still good, Mockingbird's still good, Scar's still good, Magneto's still good, and Thanos. The difference, though, is we got to get in our mainstay, the name of the deck, which is Airship. So let's get Airship in. Because we can get Thanos out early and the other card out early, let's put in Professor X. Professor X can go in this list. Pixel. Okay, we have 3 slots open. Now we do our lower cards. We don't have to do too many, right? Obviously, because, you know, Airship takes care of that. We could put in Jeff. We could theoretically put in White Widow as just good value. We could also go with the route of Blink. Blink seems kind of interesting to kind of get some of these big cards out for the low cost things. That is an option. Symbiote Spider-Man doesn't really do anything, but I kind of want to put him in just because it's funny. Just because it's funny. Let's put in Blink. Blink is a good value just to get a card. Play a card. Cheat out the other card. And then from here, I guess we could just play down probably Quinjet. Bob? Which Bob? We got Blob. Do you mean Hydro Bob? I don't have Hydro Bob, so no Hydro Bob. Yeah. He wouldn't be too bad. I mean, we're not going crazy on the Professor X strategy. Like, what I've done in the past for the strategy of the Professor X is because you have so much energy with Airshim, you could just play a lot of cards early to fill a lane, and then you could Professor X in that lane. And the worst case scenario, if it doesn't work well, you still have Thanos to play in that lane, right? Like, it's still good value cards. I think normally instead of Blink, what we would do is we would have like Claw. Claw's just good stats, and it could save you if Professor X goes poorly, right? But I kind of do like this idea of like playing low cost things and hopefully cheating out one of our bigger cards earlier. That's like where you would also do like what's it called? Jubilee almost. The difference is with Airshimless and with like also Thanos, where we're gonna be playing down like the stones and all that. We're gonna be, you know, that's gonna be filling up lanes a lot. I think this is where I would also have like Cersei. Cersei doesn't help as much. Blink does feel like it helps because it's like you play it on a thing and then transfer it into a big thing. Kind of helps save space, it feels like. Symbiote! We play Symbiote! I think we keep this for now. And we're going to name it what I called it before. Forbidden Airshim. Thanos Airshim, baby. I messed it up. Forbidden Thanosshim. Huzzah. And you get the right look. Dude, I still am upset that I got this spotlight. I did not want this spotlight of Blob. Oh, it hurts me. Okay, let's play it. Let's try out this list. Let's see how it goes. Should be cooking. The lag?
The universe shall be set right.
Alright. Airshim versus Airshim. Classic. I actually have not played too much Airshim recently. I like Airshim. I like Airshim a lot, but I have not been playing him too much only because of, like, one, new cards. Yeah, I mean, he has been kind of oppressed a little bit with, like, he's been changed, and also cards like, what's it called? Cassandra Nova. A lot of these cards that really benefit against Airshim. But even still, I just, you know, I've been leaning onto some other decks for once. But I still like Airshim. I think Airshim is very fun. Still my favorite style of deck, I'll be honest. And you know, I do agree. You know, the shenanigans he could pull off was kind of crazy. Okay. Alright, I don't like that. Do I care about this, though? Do I care about that? If I play Arrow, does that move the Green Goblin over, right? Does that work that way? I don't know. Let's play Thanos and Cloning Grats. Stop! Stop doing a good strategy. Stop it. Hulkling. Oh, doesn't proc. Sadly, doesn't proc. Here's the thing. Since it's Blink does cost, I don't think this will turn into a 6 cost, will it? If we do Blink next turn? I can't tell, man. Because if we do this, it just turns into Airshim next turn. Let's test it out. Let's test it out. Okay, Scar. Does beat. He can play a Scar left, but he has to play at full cost. I think we're fine. Feels like a bad idea to do this. We could do Arrow. Arrow just ruins the Scar play. We're gonna sadly do the ruining the Scar play. He retreats. Okay.
Victory.
Okay. Maybe I should have done the blink. It would have been interesting. I guess he once he plays down, then he's still back to his normal cost. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, first dub, easy. Easy game. Easy game. Yeah, the benefit of the Airshim Thanos is the fact that you have a 6-drop 6/10 already. So it's like, even if you don't draw into your good stuff, you still can at least have that as a play. And it possibly gets better. Goose! Well, I don't have a variant for Goose, so we'll take it. Alright, second try. Forbidden Thanoshim.
Destiny will arrive.
Huzzah. I guess if we really want, we could lean this deck slightly more into the lockdown package. Proverbs 3, 5 through 6. I don't want a 0. I don't want a 0. Do you think we could Juggernaut time it with Krakoa? I don't think I can. Let's play Juggernaut mid. Maybe they want to play Xander and we mess them up in Krakoa. Proverbs. Let's check out what that is. Proverbs 3. 3, 5, 6. Trust him in everything. I see. Trust in the Lord with all your hearts, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. That is some wise words. That is some wise words. Alright. Sadly, we did not boop him. We could 0 last turn. It's still hard to time. I almost want a high evolution. Just put down a 4-6. And 5-9 there. It's not bad. Kind of want a Mirage, though, also. Mirage seems fun, but 4-6. Amen. We'll just do a 4-6. I could have also put it in Dark Dimensions as a, like, who knows? Okay. Let's just do the 5-9. Abomination! Hey! Hey! I gotta do the thing. Hey! 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 You gotta do the Spider-Man thing. You have to. 5'11"? My Professor X cooks! Which do I want to play? I don't know. Let's play left. No, let's play. I mean, they're probably gonna play right. Probably gonna play mid. So we could play mid. Ah! I didn't want to overkill in whatever lane I played. That was my thing. And then we play in Dark Dimension. Really? This is the best we got? 6'10"? 13 power, right? That's fine. Honestly, could be worse. The Mystique. Alright. Good play, good play. Ooh. Good play, good play. How base power is it? Base power. I got cooked. Alright, so that was a bad showing. Look, in all fairness, I have not played Forbidden Thanos Shim since they changed it to where Airshim does how many cards? 15 cards. So I did when Thanos had 10 cards. But I still don't hate it. I think we hold on to Nico. Because I think I might Nico Marvel Boy. Okay, that was my second fear. 'Twas my second fear. 3, then 4. So we might as well do this, right? Yeah, we do Cyclops. Gets the bonus on Washington, D.C. And then next turn we do Marvel Boy and Nico. Right. Right. And then we could just try to win here with Professor. Or here. I guess I'd rather try to win here with Professor X, I guess. Guess we'll do that. Play mid. Okay. Nocturne's nice. We'll play Nocturne next turn. We can honestly play probably Professor X left. No, I'll probably play it right. And then play Nocturne, move into the right. Because they're going to probably try to keep buffing because they're like a zoo deck. But hopefully we can get enough power in there. Yeah. Okay, we got Sasquatch, a little worrying. Can't Thanos. We got a Nocturne because we got to move in there because they could definitely buff it with like Kazar. We'll bring it up to 2. Bring it up to 3. If they play Blue Marvel, that buffs it up more. So we got to play it down. And then we can play down Vibranium and Agent 13. Cold Obsidian. Why couldn't it be me? You could say we probably should have put one less 1-drop so that we for sure get buffs into the right lane, but hey. We get it no matter what. Alright. Pull it that way, maybe? We'll see what happens. Never mind. Scar! No!
We are the future.
Alright, we got cooked. Okay. Let's check the deck out. What would I change? Maybe we get rid of Scar. I like Scar, but maybe we get rid of Scar. I'd probably put in like Claw. I think I'm fine with playing Claw. Maybe we get rid of Blink. I'm not really using Blink too much because it doesn't even work within Professor X, so it doesn't really synergize. So let's put in. Where are you? Claw. If I have a Claw. What's your next game right Val game? No clue. No clue. I mean, right now we're playing through, what's it called? Probably putting Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's a solid pick. Sure. I mean, the one we're playing through right now is Lord of the Rings: The Third Age, right? And then I don't know what's next. I mean, we're gonna have to do the whole spinning the wheel. So I don't know. No clue. No clue at the moment. No clue at the moment. But I might. We'll see, because I think we are going to spin the wheel next time. I just wanted this one game to get a game that I was like feeling and kind of get like a move on of playing more of the game right, like playing the games within the game right val. And I think this game has helped. But maybe if there is a game I'm like really pumped I want to play, then I'll put it on the list of some options to pull over on my Patreon. But we'll see. At the moment, no clue. No clue at the moment. All right, this is a rough hand to get. We're out. We're out. I have not played anything. I am out of here.
Escaped.
Honestly, if you're playing Airshim, you really need to be playing. We need to be playing more like Shadow King and whatnot. You need to be playing against your main counters. This deck is not. Because it has, you know, we're leaning into a little bit more of the Thanos package a tiny bit. Thanos and Professor X. But normally we'd like I would slot in probably Shadow King and probably some kind of like either Rogue or Enchantress just to deal with Darkhawk. Rogue. I'll keep that in hand. Sentinel, nice. Very cool looking. Can't play any of my cards. Oh, game. All right, let's go. Which Nexus? Hey, I could use that. Nice. 5/6. Sure. Wait, why? Why do you snap? I'm gonna play here just in case. Just in case you have some shenanigans on your Nexus. Bast? Alright. So they're a C3 deck. Ah, no blob, I see. I'm cooked. I am theoretically cooked. Dr. Doom? And then Thanos?
I am Iron Man.
Am I cooked?
Doom rules all.
Guess they can't Mystique there, but they just have to put up big power. I think they win. I mean they're C3. See what happens. Luke Cage and Cerebro. Yeah. Ah! It was enough. GG's. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Maybe we just play normal Thanos. We could just try normal Thanos. We could just, okay, let's try normal Thanos. Which means goodbye deck. Was that unnecessary? Probably. Oh, don't I already have a deck list. Yeah, I already have a Thanos list. I just destroyed that deck out of anger. There was no other reason for it. It was unnecessary. All right, let's do this. This is the one.
Destiny will arrive.
Literally, that's all I need to draw sometimes, which is like Soulstone and then a Thanos, and it's like, cool, we're set for this game. Out of the stones, I think Soulstone's obviously probably the best stone. Especially since you can't. Oh, I forgot. My tracker's not on. Obviously, I mean, Psylocke is good because you're supposed to use it to get out some of your bigger, like your 6 costs or stuff like that early, but it's, I don't know, man. Doesn't feel good. Spread! I'm just playing my stones. Hey, ongoing double. Let's play that there. This actually might, it looks like this is going to be a full stone game, I guess. Do I play Psylocke? Oh, gosh. Let's do it. I'm tempted to put Power Stone into cloning vats. Never mind. I was going to do it just so that we, in case a Killmonger happens. All right, and then we got Marvel Boy. That's great. Let's play down our stones then. All right. We collected all of the Easter eggs, baby. Time to get Thanos up to 40? No, 30. Right? 30. Yeah, he'll be a 30 powered Thanos.
Inevitable.
Yeah, that thing lied. 30 power, baby! You would love to see it. All right, and then on turn 5, we're playing it here. Is that unnecessary? I think we play it. I think we play it here because if he does some shenanigans, most Wong lanes aren't the biggest in Wong. Cool. We could play Scar. We could also. I don't want to play Lockjaw. Lockjaw is so unnecessary, though. Let's just play Scar. I guess I could have played Orca and lowered Scar down even more.
My mighty hand.
Okay, so this is gonna be crazy. I have 0 interaction for that, but we're gonna just do this and see how it goes. If I had gotten Magneto, we could have pulled the Wong, but let's see what happens. They might beat us. That's the scariest part. They might actually beat us, even though we got a 30 power Thanos. With the Onslaught Wong combo, I think they beat us. But let's see what happens. And they Mystique it? That's ridiculous. And then, oh! Okay. Hit Thanos. Hit Thanos. Don't hit Soul Stone. Don't hit Power Stone. Let's go! Oh, gosh!
Behold my mighty.
Oh, I love that. That was great. I had such a sliver, like, idea of hope. I was like, oh, we have hope. Because it literally the last one it hit was Thanos, and then it had to fast forward to be like, nah. Nah, you lost. Oh, gosh. That was cool to see Thanos pop off, though. He did pretty good. Thanos did pretty good. Okay, the part I would switch with Thanos is, I don't know how I would tweak it, is like, we have Black Swan, we have Hope Summers. It's just, this part kind of doesn't feel amazing, but, it's fine. It's fine. All right, that was enough Thanos for me, dude. Getting Thanos to 30 power, I'm not gonna be able to repeat that, and then still be like mental. Oh, my brain. What are we playing? We can do some Surfer. We can go back to Cersei. I do be liking my Cersei deck. The problem is we're at 92. Oh, gosh. Because I'm not playing the most best win rate decks. And then I'm dying by the Gambit play that goes crazy. I respect the Gambit play. Again, my best, like, my favorite deck and probably my best performing deck of the, what's it called? Symbiote lists is still my Gambit deck. Ooh, do we double Yondu? I don't think we double Yondu. I think that's fine. I'm kind of worried to even do that, only because of the... I'm a greedy dude who wants to play Baron Zemo. Into cloning vats, even though I don't think that's the play. Let's do that. Let's go crazy with it. Probably an awful call. Okay, Nebula, nice. Does shred their deck. Cool. And then, oh, I want to go again. If we gotten Viper, that would have been a great play. Ooh, we got Thor. Very nice looking Thor. Dang. He been nullified. No. Do we cloning Vats the Mockingbird? Cloning Vats the Mockingbird seems really good. I'm gonna do it because they're still gonna be afraid of the Thor over here if we get the stone, right? Beta Ray Bill, alright. Never mind, we're cooked. We're cooked in the right lane. Ooh, Cable though? Oh no, they're cooked. Oh, this is so mean. Probably not even gonna. We're probably not even gonna Cersei next turn. And we go first? Oh gosh. We do that, and then next turn we do White Tiger and Demon. So we're going to Yondu, which blows up their 0 cost, which is hopefully Hammer, unless they have Wasp. All right, blew up their Hammer. Mockingbird. I should have snapped.
Wakanda forever. All systems go.
Okay, well, a 20 power is pretty bad for us. I don't think I have a solution for this. I don't think I have a solution for this. My solution to this is if Armzola to save this is to Cersei, hopefully get... No, it's a 6 cost. It's going to turn to 7. Ah! I was thinking for a second, maybe we hope we get Leader. Which Leader doesn't even solve the problem. Call their bluff. We call their bluff.
Hail Hydra. Wakanda forever.
They obviously had it. Maybe we need to play a normal mill list. Maybe that's my problem. Fine. By normal mill list, I will play Dark Moon, which is not a normal mill list, but it is our better performing deck. So, what can I say? Oh. Alright, we got an Airsham player, which means they're cooked. We're probably going to wrap up soon. Partially because, I'm not going to lie, a problem with streaming in this room is, with this light and everything, is just, the room gets so stuffy. It's so hot in this room. This is my Sunday. I'm supposed to be relaxing over here. I'm over here getting cooked. Loki. I've not played a lot of Loki. I probably should, because he's good. I like playing other people's decks. Should be like a easy match made in heaven. Do I draw? Do I care about drawing? Do I draw? Do I do it that way or do I do it the other way? I think I might do it the other way. Only because, not gonna lie, my next turns, I'm probably gonna want to play my cards. So our Cassandra Nova's not gonna be crazy this game, but the one Bryce did with Loki plays is it does kind of reset their deck. Because normally decks are kind of like not as big. Like it's gonna be 10 if we play Cassandra now, because obviously because of the whole part of them resetting their deck and not drawing a hand size, right? Do we do multiple Cassandras? We could do turn 3, turn 4. I think multiple Cassandras is not bad because then it's probably not bad. We don't have any discards, so we can't make use of that. Got a turn for... We got turn 5. We'll be able to Dark Hawk, which is nice. So we'll play that there. We'll play the Demon, honestly. Yeah. I don't want to give them too many cards now. I mean, I kind of want a Viper, but... Is what it is. I don't think we have room for a Viper next turn. Next turn, we're just playing Darkhawk.
I found the rock.
Ooh, they played it at Cloning Vats. Oh, right, because they could play it again. Huh. Alright, well, we're playing this. Korg is going to be nice for them. So they have Rock Slide Korg, which means they can add 3 rocks. I'm going to have to keep that in mind. Gonna have to keep that in mind. The mind games.
Power must
Ah!
be controlled.
Okay, well, they blocked up mid. That literally does not hurt me. Technically does, because I can't use the body next turn, but well. Okay. They don't have second Shang-Chi. Oh, yeah, they should have played Shang-Chi here. I guess they didn't want to give us a Shang-Chi. Right. I snap, so that they're afraid. This wins here. No, they can buff up their Darkhawk. So I play that there. And then we play... I really don't know. Either of these... I guess that one's the one that's less ahead. GG's? Because they can buff their Darkhawk with the rocks. But I don't think it's going to be enough to win here. Unless they have Blob in hand or something like that. But I doubt it. What if they had second Shang-Chi? That's what I was worried about. They could play on so many cards. Jeez. Okay, 0, 2. Nice! Let's go! Hey. Hey. That was a fun game towards the end, especially. That was a fun game. The mind games. That was fun mind games compared to like most Loki games where it's like they just like overrun you. Especially since this was an Airshim Loki deck. Like, oh my goodness. But yeah, that was a fun game. And you know what? You know what? We're gonna end it there. We're gonna end it there. Thank you guys so much for coming out and joining me on this spontaneous stream. I had a great time hanging out, joining, and just chilling. We will be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, so we do our Rogue Monday streams. I don't have a roguelike prepared at the moment. So I don't know. There's a chance more Marvel Snap. But we haven't really played a roguelike on Rogue Monday in a while. So I'm probably going to play a roguelike. Because, you know, come on, it's fun. So, yeah, look for that. If there's any suggestions of roguelikes to play, let me know down in stream if you want to. I always take suggestions. Let me know if there's any, like, from stuff I've obviously have already played. Right? Stuff that's already on the channel, right? That kind of helps. Because if you guys don't know, I'm doing a Game Right challenge, Game Right vow. So for the whole year, I can't buy games. So I'm kind of limited, right? And the idea was so that we could play our older games that we already have. You know, our backlog, tackling our backlog. So, yeah, we're a little bit limited. We're a little bit limited on what games we could play for roguelikes. But I mean, we have a lot of games. We have like Flint Hook. I'm looking at them now. RoboQuest, technically we could play that. Returnal. I don't really feel like Returnal. I'm not gonna lie. We haven't finished Returnal. We haven't gotten the final ending of Returnal in a hot second because I'm just like, I don't want to grind for that. I'm good. We got Darkest Dungeon 2. That's very good. I guess there was a new update recently, so that would be kind of cool. Beneath Orisa. Astro Rogues is very cool. Loop Hero is really good. Slay the Spire is classic. There's a lot. There's a lot of roguelikes we could play. But yeah, so always let me know of suggestions, because I just love roguelikes. So even just getting to hear about more roguelikes, I'm always for them. But yeah, that's it. So thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you for people like Saitama, Christian RPG Gamers, Jesse, all you guys who came out live, and those who are lurking, greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna head out. Hope you guys have a good rest of the Sunday. Good days of rest. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. All right. Jesus loves you. I love you too. Shalom. Bye.